Greetings, greetings, greetings. This is Iyanda Siraj, the Eclectic High Priestess. I hope that I'm finding you well and in high spirits. If you are new, welcome to this space. I'm so grateful to have you here. If you are a regular, so welcome back. Thank you for always choosing to be here with me. Okay. So, Libra, your intuitive message was demon time, but demon time for balance sake, right? So when we think about that, like demon time, the way it is in pop culture, right? It's like the time that you just like let your hair down and you just do to do, like you just do it, you know. So this can be, since you Libra, this can be something that's tied to sexuality or sensuality, or this can be something like you just rebelling. You maybe you're going against the rules, for balance sake. Maybe you're always going with the rules. Maybe you're always, trying to, follow the checklist or whatever the case may be, staying inside the lines. It's like, no, you about to pop out, you know what I'm saying? For balance sake. You know what I'm saying? You need a little switch up in your life, okay? I see like clinging and codependency here with the Two of Cups in reverse, disharmony here with the Lovers in reverse, and the Emperor upright. So I feel like, yeah, this is you kind of like establishing a new paradigm for yourself. It's like um it's like you're protecting the things that you find interesting, valuable, the things that attracts you. It feels like, yeah, see, it's been a heavy burden to try to kind of like repress or keep some of these things at bay, keep them at arm's length so that they don't interrupt whatever it is that you're supposed to be in this life, right? And so that's an interesting concept to think about, because we're constantly putting these labels on ourselves and trying to like make sure that we fit a certain image, and that we are living up to the standard of what we say we are, when in reality, you can say you're 10 things and you can be all those things. You know what I'm saying? So you're all those things, and because you are better at one thing than the other, or because you are more experienced in one thing than the other, doesn't mean that you're not those things. You're all of those things, right? So that's an interesting thing. So I feel like, whatever it is that you're doing right now, you're kind of breaking the rules, but it was time. It was time for you to break the rules. It was time for you to do something that, maybe felt good to you instead of what you felt like was the right thing. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like this is a lot of like, what your what you felt like your responsibilities were, or like who you have to be, or these types of things, especially, in regards to, interpersonal relationships, romance. It's just like one of those things where you're ready to see the other side. What happens if I do this instead of that? And that doesn't mean, I don't feel like this means you're going to be like a serial cheater or anything like that. But it's almost as if, you're going to take more risks. You're going to say no instead of yes. You're going to change it up. Whatever you're doing, you're going to do something else, right? You're going to do the opposite of that, for balance sake. Okay. All right, so let's look at this other person, see kind of like where they are and what they're working through right now. I think the 10 of Wands might have been a shared energy too, so I'm going to keep it down here for them. 7 of Wands, yeah. Okay, so something that, both you could have found imbalance before. I feel like you have been in dealing with a person that is considered kind of like your balance, your counterpart. I would even, it says on the thing here, divine masculine. So if that's within you, then cool, that's you taking back power of your own life. But outwardly, if you are attracting this person, or if this person has shown up, then there was some misalignment in the early beginning. But I do feel like it's telling me that whatever this is worth fighting for. So it's funny too, because now I'm getting this sense that if you're used to like cutting people off, then you're going to be like, okay, well, I'm just going to push that over there to the side, and then if it comes back to life, it comes back to life. So it's like you're just yeah, see, it's something that's like you're going against your own way. So that would even be demon time. Like you're going against your own way to to allow for something to develop, maybe, right? So I think this is something maybe you've been working on too, because I feel like I'm hearing you have to know who to be patient with and who to go ahead and cut off. Like you have to know that, part of the reason why you just go ahead and cut people off is because you don't want to have to wait, or you don't want to be feeling as if you're seeking out like them and giving you an answer. You don't want to seem like you're being strung along. And see, for some people, it's a big ego trap, because they'll get the opposite of what they want, because they don't want to feel like they have to wait for it, right? So this is all a choice, though. I do feel like this other person in this situation is going to be having some type of epiphany or something, like um, like a general epiphany about work-life balance, for one, where they give their energy and their effort to. This person does carry a heavy load, but they have to realize that in connecting with people, you have to consider like that they need things too, right? That they have, like, if you need space, but they need attention, like you just have to be mindful of the fact that there's another person there, and there are needs that have to be met in order to keep things alive, to keep things flowing. But in general, I feel like you have come to better value, or better balance and value your own inner divine masculine. So I feel like that's why you can kind of like give this person time. You can give them time, because you don't have that deep longing that you used to have, right? Oh, they have to come on and they have to be here, and I need to know that this is it, right? So okay, well, all right, so we have the Queen of Gabriel, that's the Queen of Wands, and the Page of Swords, or the Page of Michael here. So there is an energy of being, okay, yeah, so this person's going to have to, or in general in this connection, there's a truthfulness that's going to be to be shared here. A truthfulness about, expectations. I feel like too, this is one of those things where two people get to be very independent in a relationship. There's not a lot of codependency, or just like in general, like clinginess. Not to say that there's not affection or intimacy, but it just feels like there is a very connected disconnection, like a very good balance of just what they need. And both people have like the same kind of like balance, is what I'm saying. They don't really need a whole lot from the other person. They have their specific needs, and if those needs are taken care of, then everything's okay, basically. So it seems like very simple energy here. But with the Queen of Wands and the Page of Swords, it does too feel as if someone is going to have to go ahead and spark their charm, or like uncover like the fact that they're completely enamored with somebody in this situation, because it seems like that's been held back, and that could totally boost this. Like it could totally boost this just forward real quick. So, I just feel like, if someone wants something to move, or if you're sitting there contemplating, it's like, yeah, that's exactly what it would take to go ahead and boost it forward. What else do we have here for Libra? Okay, what's that? Reconciliation. Okay. This says someone from your past is coming back from you. Honestly, I don't really feel like that. I feel like there's a lot of reconciliation that you've had as an individual, like within, and you've been going, you've been doing your own process of looking at, addressing, analyzing your own self. Then this other person has also kind of been in that same energy, I feel like, too. That's why when it doesn't take very long for the light bulb to go off for both of you about kind of like what's going to be needed in the situation. We have children here. Your love life is being affected by children. Okay, so this, hey, if this is a standing connection between like you and a co-parent, then oh no, that's not what it is. Okay, so this is more like people's responsibilities. Yeah. Now, I do feel like there is a message for co-parents, because I feel like in general, that relationship, some heart wounds could be healing in those relationships, allowing for better like reconciling, better harmony in the connection, in the family, because you guys don't have to be together. You guys are a family in general. So What else we have here? Okay, okay. Finances and career and romantic feelings. So yeah, I do feel like, that pay attention to red flags. So there's been signs that you've been getting about the truth of like this situation, especially if this is regarding like co-parenting. Someone is going through financial issues. They're not divulging they're going through financial issues. This may be sparking feelings in you or in them that could be handled very easily if all the information was here, if all the information was available to everybody. But, I do feel like if this is a newer person, there's a sense of both people being able to go ahead. They've balanced this out in their own life. They've dealt with a lot of their own feelings. They've reconciled financial issues. They got their path set for their career. So wherever there was past disharmony or just misalignment, it seems like this connection is now, you're now starting to see the fact that there was more connectedness to it than earlier believed. Let's check you guys' chakras. Let's see, what is Libra chakras looking like? Okay, recovery. So yeah, like I said, healing from past misalignments, codependencies, fears, doubts, just in general, like confusion around, the heart space. Healing, yeah, healing general confusion around the heart space. Let's look at the other person. That's also the crown chakra. So again, that's general understanding, feeling protected. I feel like you may have had some entity attachments, and some of that is healing for you now because it feels like you're able to see clearly, like that. It seems like it was like a screen of like danger and anticipation and all of that. So now that's falling away, and I think that you're feeling a little like you can move a little better now. Okay. What about this other person? Okay, romance angels cards hiding in the deck, getting to know each other, honeymoon, and past life relationships. So yeah, I do feel like that's like if you are in a relationship that's still pretty new, then it's like you guys are being very intentional about trying to get the information out. But I do feel like one person is not expressing that they're kind of more interested than the other person. I just heard that this person saw you, this person knew you before you knew them, and when you found them they were really excited. But so yeah, there's something about that as well. um what about this other person? Okay, soulmate is their energy in the root chakra, and then they have solar plexus energy popping out as miracle. So I feel like this person feels like they manifested you. They were trying to manifest you and they did. We got perseverance. Yep, see, they worked at it, they did. I'm picking up an energy of like they told themselves, they've been watching for a minute. That's kind of weird, but anyway, um, they told themselves that maybe like if they just like stop messing with all the women around them, then maybe they'll get an opportunity to connect with you. And then they did that, and that's what happened. Like you popped up. um there's also this feeling of this person thinking that like literally like they may have been just literally sitting looking at you, like look at this hand is just like it's like beaming out, like where is he, like finding you. um this person could have literally just felt like they like drew you to them. Like it seems really deep what this person thinks about this, but they're not telling you any of this, and that's awkward. Cassette. Okay. Hand of cards. Yeah, this person's not telling you that there is a story behind how y'all came to connect, but or something like that, or how something came to be a certain way in y'all situation. This person is telling you that you don't know the story basically. And it says karmic relationship popping out, photograph about memories, looking at your photos. Didn't I say that? Looking at your photos, missing you, nostalgia, making new memories. Then we have passion here. So yeah, I said this person feels like they conjured you, like they drew you to them, they roped you in. And that's okay because it seems like they want to be affectionate, they want to fall in love. And it says kisses down here, so I just feel like they want to have something true and real, but they're having a hard time. First of all, they're trying to accept the fact that they manifested it, and then and then secondly, I heard somebody manifested it and lost it. So now they're working on trying to get it back. Okay. Just a second, y'all. My landlord is upstairs, wants to come on down. Just recording. Okay, so yeah, so let's see. Let's get an outlook for you guys. We got the cage, the key in the cage, rose in the cage with the key. I don't know what that's called, 33. So this does feel very harmonious. This feels very harmonious. It feels like there's going to be very good communication, sharing of emotions. This person is probably about to speak to you now. We got 333. Okay, come on now. Yeah, they just made this decision. They finalized their decision and they know what they're going to do. So this divine masculine is showing up again here very strongly. Yeah, they've made a final decision about what they want to do. They could have been trying to decide whether they were going to give something that, we are in a, we're going through a phase of retrogrades, so a season of retrogrades, but this person could have been trying to decide whether they want to give something that's come back into their realm, another opportunity, or if they were going to move forward with something with you, into something more serious with you. Okay, I just heard that could have happened to you in the past too. That could have happened in the past with this connection and not currently. And now currently they're coming back around. Okay, so whichever way that plays out for you. So with the Lovers card and the Rings card, but this person definitely has commitment in mind. They're like, look, let's go. Let's pull up the anchor. We're not stuck no more. I'm ready to go. So this person could have gave up a job or something like that, or they could have lost their job now, but they could have gave up. No, I feel like they probably gave it up. They gave up a job or something that they felt tied to very deeply, and now they're just going to go with what they have. They're finding their value in other places, I feel like, right now. And so it just seems like what it's telling me is that that's what this person has, like, this person could have done something like take a large sum of money out, and now they're gonna come towards you, and they just want to like just go on the road for like 6 months. So like there's like this random energy here that I'm feeling right now. So if this is new, that'll be something for you to it'll be a big decision for you to make. I get full energy here. So hey, take that leap. Okay, mask. We have mask here. Metamorphosis with the butterfly. Okay, so I feel like somebody is coming from behind the scenes. They've been behind the scenes. They're coming from behind the scenes and just revealing themselves in a very theatrical way. It feels like very big way. We got the element of fire, so it's very creative. Yes, this person is feeling very inspired to come towards you, and that's how you're going to be feeling. Like, I mean, it's like a honeymoon season. The honeymoon card came out, so I feel like it's just a honeymoon season. Like it's like spring after the winter. Yeah, okay. It's like spring after the winter, and you're about to be feeling just dope. You're about to be feeling really good and some good energy. Look, it says very stable, and it's like, I feel like it's saying you can depend on this. It's like, because the honeymoon card is there, you'll have questions about, is this a temporary thing? And I'm not saying like, oh, the trips and stuff like that. I'm talking about how you feel, how you communicate, how y'all share, the authenticity. Is that actually able to be continued, right? But I do feel like, see, the love interest is showing up here. I feel like this person sees you as a person for them, so it doesn't really matter what you see. Yep, the writer's at the bottom. That's like Knight of Wands energy to me. So I feel like this person's coming in hot. Okay, I think that's all I got for y'all, Libra. Peace.